Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard and it is day number 6, or Globus likes to call it day number 7, our second to last day on the Globus Polish escape. We are headed right now to the salt mines. This is an optional excursion. It does have a cost. Let me jump into my pocket. We are in Krakow, Poland, and this is an optional excursion on top of your existing costs. It was a little hard to get moving this morning. Yeah, here we go, I have it. The salt mine, 72 euro. So 72 euro on top of the price of the tour. But you know, what happens is every single person I told that I was coming to Poland said one of two things. They either said, you gotta go to the salt mine, or you realize that's really close to Ukraine, right? So we are going to go to the salt mine. I'm going to take you along, and then afterwards, we're going to split off from the group. There's a lot of on your own time today, so I'm going that, taken to its extreme, and we are going to go to Energylandia, which is the biggest theme park in Poland, and do all kinds of videos over there. But I welcome you to join me. I did not get breakfast this morning because I stayed out far too late last night. I'm on a few hours of sleep. Very, very pretty water wheel right there. But this is called Wieliczka. Oh, and there's something really cool in front of me. I just got to wait for the trees to clear out of the way. So this is the Wieliczka, the Wieliczka salt mine, and it looks kind of like there's this ride and oh my God. Holy crap, hold up. On our way out, they have space ice cream. Sorry, I get distracted easily. They have space ice cream. Oh my God, cotton candy, mango. I'm getting some space ice cream from my ride to Energylandia, the theme park. But look at this. There's the mine shaft, and we're gonna go down an elevator 400 feet. And yeah, supposedly this is just insanely amazing, and I have no reason to not believe it's insanely amazing. This is kind of one of those interesting places like Auschwitz the other day, where they have different lines for different countries. So that's Turkish. We've got Spanish. Yeah. We've got Russian. I don't think that line's too popular here. We've got Russian, German, French, Italian. You have every language here if you're coming on your own. We're in a group. They're going to split up our group of 44 into 22 and 22-ish, just to make it easier to get through the mines. We're here super early. It's 8:30 in the morning, which is a good thing. Gives me more time in Energylandia later. So I'm not complaining. It's a good time, I think. We're getting started, so stick around and we'll see what's going on with these salt mines right here. Okay? I'm very sad. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I wanted ice cream, and the ice cream is already finished. Sorry. Very, very sad. We're waiting to get into the salt mines. I guess there's a rickety elevator. I'm going to a Halloween event later, so we are assembling. Maybe there'll be a rickety elevator. I'm going to like an insane asylum and some other stuff. I'm gonna bring you along for that one. But we are lining up here. Look at that building. I've only seen something like that before at Dollywood. They have a ride called the Mine Roller Coaster, M-I-N-E, not M-Y-A-N, and you actually go right up that shaft and you drop straight down the mine shaft. That's pretty cool, but hopefully our elevator today does not drop. I mean, hopefully. But I'm gonna take you along, do some 360 stuff when we get down there too. This is supposedly like, this is supposedly like amazing and the thing to see here. OMG, this place is on point. I am here for it. You see this guy? I don't know if he's a lumberjack or a miner, but he's just here. We got our group, and we've got the elevator shafts. There are 2 elevator shafts here. These are legit mining elevator shafts. I've never been in one of these before, you know. I've taken like, usually these underground cave tours and stuff have sanitized normal elevators they bring around, but no, this is the shaft that's outside. Continues inside. That's that big shaft. Like I said, in Dollywood, they've got that shaft and you go right down the shaft. I think that means the elevator's arriving. Let's see if this one's arriving. No, I think that might mean it hit the bottom. We're going down like 450 feet or so. 8 people at a time, 450 feet down that mine shaft. These are things I've seen in movies before. I've never actually been down an actual physical mine shaft before. I'll bring you the loading of the elevator, and I'll definitely bring you the ride once we're on board. This is actually incredible. I guess the car's going down again. Whoa. We're going in. I don't know if other people are coming out. Oh my God. Holy hell. This is cool. I'm just gonna stay in my little corner right here. 8 people. Oh no.
It's gonna be close.
Oh no.
It's gonna be close to 8.
I'm gonna squeeze in this way a little bit. Oh, that's the door. Oh, they have to close the door. I thought that was just a wall.
No. 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna try to slide somebody in between.
I'm gonna slide this way. Okay.
Okay, she's 2, 4.
We got 7.
6,
We got 7.
Oh wait, there was one.
No, one more. There's 8.
Oh, wait a minute.
She's gotta get in and the door's gotta close. Okay, great.
And they're gonna ring the bell.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Ding ding, we're going up.
This is. You are on a most unfortunate elevator. Dun, dun, dun. It's the Tower of Terror. Why are we going up?
Because there's 4 levels to the elevator.
Oh.
So they're gonna pack 9 people in each of these
cubes.
So there's 4 levels of elevator.
Oh, so we're on the top of the elevator.
Yep. And then they're going to fill another one below that, another one below that, another one below that, and then we'll drop the whole.
So is this how? I've never been in something like this before.
Okay.
No, I've never been. Well, I've been in a mine, but it's used sanitized elevators, like Otis elevators, not these. These are like the original elevators here.
Pretty much.
That's pretty cool. That elevator ride was unique, and this mine is incredible. We are down 200 feet now. We're going to go down a lot deeper, but this mine is just, you can see all the way around wood. We are 200 feet underground. That elevator ride is like one of the top like random things ever in my life. We were stacked like cattle in the elevator and crammed in there, but I'm here for it. This is going to be like a day of theme park stuff because this feels like a theme park. And we're entering the mine now. I'm going to switch to my iPhone because it's got better low light, but I'll be back with you here. I might narrate over it. So once we got down to the bottom of the mine, well, where we were, not really the bottom of the mine, there were these long passages, and it's actually supported by wood. And we talked about this in the Auschwitz video, but this is like the boat of Theseus. They keep replacing the wood. Some of the wood is original, but they keep replacing the wood over and over as it rots. Well, it doesn't really rot because of all the pressure. So there's different caves and caverns that are carved out in the salt that you can see. And this is actually how they would move the salt in and out with horses. They'd have horses down here. They'd have the miners that would live down here. And this is one of the machines for how they would move the salt in and out of the salt mine back in the day. And it's still an operating salt mine, believe it or not.
Prince called Bolesław proposed to Hungarian Princess Kinga. Her father, King Bela, insisted on a traditional dowry. But Kinga came up with another idea. She knew that no rock salt was mined in Poland and decided to ask her father for a group of salt miners. She wished to find salt in Poland with their help. Without a second thought, the king presented to Kinga an entire salt mine in Hungary. The princess visited the mine on her way to Krakow. She came near the mine shaft and, surprisingly, threw her engagement ring into it. When she arrived to her new country, she requested the miners to look for salt. The result came soon. The miners discovered salt deposits near Krakow that gave Poland centuries-long prosperity. They say that Kinga's engagement ring was found in the first salt lump extracted.
So at first we saw a couple of figures like you saw in that last video, but as we went deeper and deeper into the mine, well, not really deeper yet, but more sideways in the mine, the areas that they decorated started to open up. Take a look at this. This is an entirely salt excavated room, and you'll see a lot of these sculptures are actually carved in salt, and there's a giant sculpture to their king, but this is all salt. Anything that's not salt there is just there supporting and making sure that the cave does not collapse on us. That is one of the big kings in Poland, and that is made completely and entirely out of salt. This looks like a theme park, but it's actually like real. It looks like Poseidon's Fury or something. You know, all I can say is wow. That first, the Black Madonna 2 days ago, Auschwitz yesterday, and this salt mine today are some of the best run, best operated, best overall tourist attractions I've ever been to. And you know, you gotta come in the off season. Yeah, it's a little colder, but there's no crowds. We literally have this salt mine to ourselves right now. Operationally, these three places are phenomenal. I have no complaints, and we're just getting started here because there's supposedly a whole chapel. You've seen the stuff so far. There's supposedly an entire chapel down here, which we're gonna see when we go down another level. So we gotta get back into those elevators and go down another level. I will warn you, and I guess this is why you do these things when you're young, there is a network of stairs here. There is no elevator. We're going deeper. We're going a couple 100 feet deeper, and we're going a couple 100 feet deeper via stairs. Problem is, if you go downstairs, you got to go back up the stairs. The scale of this, I don't want to collapse in, but the scale of this is amazing. And the real question is, I don't know if someone's done this before, but the real question is it salt? You can't do it to a statue or anything like that, but yeah, it's salt. You know what's funny? I licked the wall. Guess what they got here? They got salt water. If you want to try the salt water, you can try the salt water. I don't know if this is like holy salt water or what. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. That's really salty. But just remember, this whole entire place is made of salt. That structure, these wax figures probably aren't salt, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were. And look, there's your underground lake. It's very salty, but that's an underground lake, and there's this button. I kind of want to press it, but I'm not going to. I think that's like a emergency panic button, if you know what that says. Oh, attention, working machine. Do not touch. So I guess it used to actually go around, and it's so cool because you can see. Look, let me show you something. So this is where the water's coming from. It goes underneath, and then it goes down to this well right here, and it looks like this was actually like a water wheel at some point in time. Really cool. Let me go catch up with my group though. So you'll remember 2 days ago when we saw the Black Madonna, I said that kind of dethroned La Sagrada Familia for me in Barcelona and made it number 3. I got a new number 3 for religious sites. You're going to see this. I'm going to go to my iPhone because it's going to capture better pictures here. But this is a church in the bottom of the salt mine that is entirely made out of salt. Look at it. There's the Pope that's from here, John Paul II. He's here in Salt. There's a whole big Salt display. It is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna jump to another phone that I think will do better here and take some videos and insert them right now. So I'm not gonna lie, this is extremely low light and incredibly difficult to capture, but I think the iPhone did as good job as anything can do. I mean, you can take a look. This is inside the church. I will have some 360 photos and videos coming out on YouTube in about a week that'll give you a better perspective on this, but there's really no way to see the scale and the size of this in 2 dimensions. This is all salt. I think that's what's important. The chandeliers, the relief you're going to see in a minute of the Last Supper, it is all salt. But it is also very, very, very dark in there for a traditionally small phone camera. Now, you'll probably hear about Richard at that time in a few minutes complain, but we only got about 10 minutes in this room. It's probably the single most incredible room of any religious site that I've ever seen. That wood that you see on the top is just supporting it and making sure it doesn't collapse, and that's how they originally built it. But this chamber was dug out of salt, and all of the murals, everything, it was all original there. It's incredible. The chandeliers are original, the altar's original, the Virgin Mary back there. I'm not a religious person, but I mean, if you look at some of these paintings, well, they're not paintings, sorry, my mistake. They're carved into the salt. I mean, it's crazy. One of the most famous paintings of Jesus is called The Last Supper. You can see they've even lit it on the inside. One of the most famous paintings of Jesus is called The Last Supper and his disciples, and that is the Last Supper carved into salt. I think I've seen the actual Last Supper before, and salty Last Supper is actually quite more impressive. Even those arches there on the bottom, salt. It's all salt. Yes, standard table salt. The stuff you put on your French fries from McDonald's. The scale of this is incredible, and I'm just sad we couldn't spend hours down here, but I'll complain about it in a minute in real time. That church was incredible. I mean, almost to the point. I mean, it's never. I don't know if it's better than the Madonna or not, but that church was incredible. I will tell you. I don't know if this is a function of Globus or a function of just like how they run tours here. We did not have nearly enough time in there. They gave us probably 8 to 10 minutes in there. I could have spent an hour or 2 in there. I'm not a person that likes religious sites, but I mean, that is just so unique. Like I say, we've seen 3 very unique places and a little roller coaster. You know, we saw a monastery first, then we saw Auschwitz, then we see this temple, which I've put in some pictures of so you can see. I don't know where we go from here because that's kind of like a high. I don't know if we're going deeper, sideways, up, down, left, right. I guess we'll find out. So this is a strange fun fact. You see this ramp here? This was built so that the Pope could actually visit the chapel. I don't think he ever did, according to our guide, but now it makes it so this chapel is handicapped accessible. They come up or down the elevator. I think we're about to get back in the elevator and go up, but this has a ramp. Again, maybe the time in the chapel might just be timings they need for the elevator because they can shove so many people in the elevator, but this ramp is actually kind of interesting that it was built for the Pope. And now they use it so that people in wheelchairs can actually see the chapel because you can't go to the top. There's only stairs there. And, you know, in a video clip I just showed you, shot it on my other phone, they actually have like an ADA lift up to the chapel. So ADA lift, wheelchair lift, depends if you're American or not when you're watching this, if you know what that means. But I do have to produce some salty liquid. So I hope there's a bathroom stop soon. This place is insane. We are a couple hundred feet underground. You can see we got the high chamber right here, and they have built a gift shop and a snack bar. I can't believe there's a gift shop and a snack bar. And I did talk to the guide, and they said that the reason they have to rush you through the chambers is because they're used to doing it in the summer, and the main constraint on how many people can come here every day is the elevator, is that 8 people stacked by 4. So they've got to keep us on schedule to get the elevator back up. So they're doing pacing of the groups so they don't just get packed by the elevator. And I don't know if I said it, but yeah, there's even toilets down here, and we've got the Johann Wolfgang. He looks like some familiar old dude to me, but the fact it sounds like they actually have running water. They have running water down here. This is so built up and everything like that. I am impressed because we are still in a damn mine shaft. I thought I was gonna have to go pee in like a porta potty, but no, they have fully running facilities down here. It's impressive.
Come to the left part of the chamber.
So it's funny, in this chamber right here, this chamber we're in, you see there's a little, there's a little path right there. This is actually, they used to have a boat ride that went through this chamber. Yeah, and there were some soldiers, some Polish soldiers that took the boat ride. You see, there's the salty lake, and then there's your boat ride chamber. They took the boat ride, and the boat sank, and they were all drunk, and maybe that's why Poland doesn't allow open containers. I guess that's a potential thought to why Poland doesn't allow open containers, is that you can't get drunk and die in public. But if you've seen my late night series, you know what goes down. So we are in the last chamber here, I think, but it's kind of funny. They actually have a traditional elevator in here, unlike that cattle moving elevator. Hey, look, one room after this, but you see, look, a traditional elevator. I don't know if it goes up or down or left or right or start or A, but I hope we get to take a traditional elevator back up. You have no clue how much I don't want to be shoved in that cattle car again with 8 people. And trust me, no one really wants. It's a fun experience once to get put down by the miner who's dressed like a lumberjack for some reason. But not again. Just not again. Hopefully a traditional elevator. And we're at the end, at the point where you wait for your elevator. Again, the elevator is what runs everything, and they have, in this mine, a full snack bar and everything. I was wondering, hey, are they gonna sell bottled water or something down here? That's what I was wondering on the way down. No. Look, those are theft sensor gates. I feel like I'm in a carnival photo gallery. This is a full restaurant down here. And it looks like it's got some super, super duper unique stuff. Souvenir store, restaurant. Crazy. This is like a couple 100 feet under the ground. I think they're trying to sell, what is this? Is this edible? Oh. It's colored salt. Who would have thought? A salt mine selling salt. It's like selling ice to Eskimos, in my opinion. But yeah, they have a lot of salt, a lot of salt products that are refrigerated. I don't know if that's a salty drink. Might get something and tell you what I get. All right, now we're about to jump into an Uber and we're getting up and we're going to Energylandia, but I had to have some lunch. Someone just said I'm a trooper. I was out till 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning last night. They told me there's cutlery. I don't need it. We got drop cook, apple and mint is what they said.
Wow, it's like beer. It's like champagne.
Yeah. Sorry for the sound effect. Ooh. Ooh. That's interesting. It's light. It's like 4%. But oh, thank you for the correction. It's 5.5%. So I am going to get out of here in a whole butt because there's a couple shows at Energylandia, specifically one with a mad scientist that there's absolutely nothing on the internet about, and it happens at 12 and at 1. We're about an hour away, and it's currently 11. So I want to make it for the 1 o'clock mad science show because that's the last one of the day. So hopefully I can do that and bring that to you. Hey, look, I found the one place in Poland that's okay with open containers. I guess when you're 400 feet underground and going deeper, they're not mattering if you're walking around with alcohol. Love it. Literally the only place that I've been to that's cool with an open container of apple juice. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Apple juice. Look at this. So they actually load, we said it's a quad level elevator. They load the elevator like this. They've got 2 different levels to load the elevator. You go up the stairs or you go down, and they're gonna load the elevators, 8 people like cattle in the elevators. I gotta finish this before I go in because I don't want to spill it. What's funny is much like when we left Auschwitz yesterday, this place has gotten insanely busy, and that's why they're trying to cram more and more people into elevators, it seems. If you come on your own, again, you get your tickets and you put in what language you've got. But I saw something on the way in. I've still got to, I don't think there's anything bad I can show here. I'm getting an Uber in 11 minutes to Energylandia, 10 minutes, oh look at that, to Energylandia. But I saw something, and that should get me there by 12:44 p.m. I'm gonna buy the ticket on the way. Hopefully I can just go right in, and I wanna go catch something that's the last time it's happening for the day is at 1 o'clock, and there's nothing about it on the internet. But, what do we have here? Ooh, 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 ice cream. These look to be knockoff Dippin' Dots. Lemon, strawberry, blueberry, bubblegum, but oh, mint chocolate. Yeah, start. Oh, these are mini melts. I love these. I mean, I don't know if it's the same company. My company that I like doesn't. Look at that. Divide that by 4. Let's just go to English because I don't know what those things say. Oh, card. Apply card at terminal. Hold on. Gotta put that down for a second. Something went wrong. Okay. Oops, something went wrong. Come on. Damn it. Let's go to this one. Start. Where's my mint chocolate chip? Where is my mint? There we go. Again, divide by 4. I'm going to Carta. Oh my God. Let me do this not on camera and I'll give you a review. All right, I got it. We're gonna get the magic robot arm. It's gonna go in. Magic robot arm, get me ice cream. Magic robot arm, got my ice cream. Suck it, suck it. Oh yeah, look, it's got my ice cream. I'm so excited. then I'm gonna get an Uber and go to the big theme park in Poland. Got my ice cream. Let's do an ice cream review. I've got these. These are mini melts. I'm over here in Poland, specifically in Krakow, Poland. And you open it up. I like mint and chocolate ice cream. I don't know if this is any good. These are like, oh, these are like knockoff Dippin' Dots. They totally are. And the spoon is in the bag. Oh, I had some off the spoon. I cheated. Damn, you know what? These are better than Dippin' Dots. Legitimately. Better than Dippin' Dots. I think they're Polish. Never had them before. And I'm getting a souvenir spoon. How great is this? I'm headed to Energylandia. Gonna pick me up in a minute. And I'm going from the salt mines all the way to Energylandia. Stay tuned for that content. Coming soon. So now we've officially gone off script. We are now off the Globus tour, and I am in an Uber headed towards Energylandia. They have a little city tour of yet another old town, and I decided to skip that. So, you know, we're going off books right now. But I will tell you, I mean, I'm just one guy doing this. I tried to convince some other people to come along with me, but it's a hard sell. $50 US was what it cost me, and this is the only way I can do this, because remember, the one thing you can never get back, you can always get money back, but the one thing you can never get back is time. So we should get to Energylandia about 12:40 p.m., and then that's going to give us about 4 hours, and no, it closes at 6, so 5 hours and 20 minutes. There are some things that have closing times on them. I've already done my research. I haven't bought my ticket yet. I think I'll do that right now, and I'll let you know what it is before we get in. But there's some stuff that starts at 1, so getting there at 12:40 is great. Something called the Mad Scientist Lab, which I want to see. They also have haunted houses. They've got 4 haunted houses there that are only in October, so I gotta do those 4 haunted houses, and we gotta do some of the roller coasters. They got 4 haunted houses that are only there in October that are included in your ticket, and I think the ticket's like, I'm paying more for the Uber than the ticket cost. Think about that for a second. We'll talk about the history of the park. We'll talk about how it was a traveling carnival. We'll talk about all those things like that, and then we'll talk about how the Polish government is trying to make it a must-see theme park destination. But we have, let's see what Uber says. We have 12:42 p.m. It is currently 11:41 a.m. So we have about a 1 hour drive. We're taking an Uber there now for time, but we will take either a train or a bus back to downtown Krakow after the fact, because I want to see both ways. There was no train or bus here. Well, there was, but it took 2 hours and 41 minutes, and that would give us far less time in the park. So we're buying ourselves time, and that's important. So with a half an hour to left, I did just get left in transit to Energylandia. I did just get my ticket in transit. It was $42.57. When you see the number of roller coasters and everything there, you're gonna be, as an American or British, if you're watching this, you're gonna be like, $42? What? I mean, this is Poland's answer to the Sandusky, Ohio one with all the roller coasters. Cedar Point. This is literally supposed to be Europe's roller coaster capital, the roller coaster capital of Europe. They have an RMC that's supposed to be the #1 wooden roller coaster in the world. Yes, beating out Beast and Son of Beast and all those like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe turn off the video now, because we're gonna talk about theme parks. We're gonna talk roller coasters. We're gonna talk about all that for the next hour here. We don't have anything else really Globus scheduled today. There is a tour of the old town, which, God, I've seen enough old towns already. I've seen enough goats that don't work and stuff like that. I wanted to do something fun, different, and local. It's so funny, even in the selection when I was buying the ticket, the US wasn't an option. I mean, nothing out of Europe was an option of where I was from, but fortunately Apple Pay doesn't care. So we've got it's still 12:40 it's saying, and it's 12:12 right now. So we've got less than half an hour left. Got my ticket for $42 and change, and I am excited. I'm going to get there with enough time for 5 hours in the park. Did open at 10 a.m., but at 10 a.m., We were subterranean, 400 feet under the ground in a salt mine. And the question is, can you do these both in one day? If you're going to Krakow, can you do the salt mine? We got there. We were in like one of the first few groups in the salt mine. We did the whole salt mine. And can you go and do at least a lot of the attractions? This is the ticket. I just want to mention one other thing. The ticket was what's called a low season ticket. So I read Google reviews from a week ago that said there were no lines whatsoever. So I'm totally looking forward to that. It is a Friday. It's not a weekend. It's a weekend-ish, but should be a really interesting time. Could be terrible. Who knows? But at least we've got 4 haunted houses. I was not planning on going to any haunted attractions this year because they've gotten so crazy. But I have a feeling we're just gonna be able to walk in to these haunted houses. And you know what? They're gonna love scaring a fat American. That's all I'm saying. So I made it. I made it to Energylandia. We're gonna have 5 hours here. I'm gonna take you around. I am running to see a show that only goes at 1 o'clock. So it is, the last show is at 1 o'clock. It's 12:41. So after that show, I'll let you know a review of that show. And we're gonna go through the whole park. I'm gonna show you everything about it. Stick around. I love this place already. I just walked in, scanned my ticket, no security, nothing. That ticket I bought on my phone for $42. I just walked in. So I'm headed back. They have a show that's a mad scientist show. I don't know if I can record it or not, but the last showing of that show is at 12:45. I came from Krakow to here, so there's a couple ways to get here. I actually came in an Uber. Not a big fun thing because I wanted to get here on time, but I'm gonna go back in on the train or on a bus, and I'm gonna bring that in this video too. But yeah, it's Halloween time. They've got a ghost horse. I am like, look, they got a ghost horse, they got a ghost. I'm trying to get to the Coliseum because I have 14 minutes to make it back there. This is supposedly a gigantic park, and it was built, give you a little history. It was built as a regional little kind of fun park, little park. The Halloween decorations are on point. It was built as a little fun regional park, and then the Polish government wanted to get more people to come here. I haven't seen anybody who looks American, anybody not Polish here. Polish government wanted to get more people to come here, so they started throwing money at it. They built a bunch of roller coasters, a bunch of stuff, and it has become the roller coaster capital of Europe. It's really like the Cedar Point of Europe, for as far as I know. Honestly, I've never been here before. There's a giant pyramid for some reason. I'm looking for a Coliseum. Oh my God. This, holy hell. The wait times here are all 0. They're literally, here, take a look. I can't read what that says, but the wait times here are all 0. I wasn't even smart enough to download an app or anything, but literally, can you ask for anything better than the wait times on everything is 0? Oh, there's the Coliseum. So, I found the Coliseum, which means I might be able to, I got 13 minutes. I might be able to go on a ride before I get to the Coliseum. Look at this. This is a deserted theme park. It's great. Oh, and here's the mad scientist. We're gonna go see the mad scientist. He's out like pimping himself out before the show. Chemika. I don't speak Polish at all, but I think he said he's gonna do some chemistry in 15 minutes. I want to see what this show is, because they only do it twice a day. They do it at 12 and they do it at 1. This park, there's like an Egypt section. Look at this. This is something you've never seen in an American theme park, and it opened at 10 a.m. It's now 1 p.m. Minutes of wait. Y'all see that? I don't even know what this ride is. Pyramid 7D Cinema. You know what? Hell, let's do it. It's got no wait time. I don't even know what this is. It's in a pyramid. I love busting pyramid schemes. There's giant Anubises, 0-minute wait time, and it's like styrofoam. I think they're just gonna load us all together. Look at this queue. that's available probably for the summer. Look at this queue. Now people are waiting up. Look at that. What? We did this in real time. It's a couple seconds. It's just counting the number of people that are left there. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go see the Mad Science show. But I think it's a 4D theater. Thank you. 7D theater. Got Peter Pan, Pinocchio, Aladdin. I'm excited. I think I can show you the theater before the film starts. Okay. We got roller coasters and stuff here, but this is just convenient and at the right time. And it has a seatbelt and hydraulics. Looks a little sketchy, but you know what? I'm here for it. I am totally here for it. It's the, I don't even know, Pyramid Theater. I'm gonna have to shut this off in a minute. Let me buckle myself in, strap in, because I think this is gonna move quite a bit. I find it very hard to describe what I just witnessed, but think of it like basically it was all pneumatic. You were sitting on these seats, and they're like old style motion simulator seats, not new style hydraulic seats, but old style motion simulator seats. You started on a German spy plane. You were riding on a German spy plane, then you were riding on an alligator. It had nothing to do with Egypt, and it's built inside of a giant pyramid. But we got this guy. He says in 1 minute, we're gonna have a mad scientist show. Again, I heard Ole Minute. You see him right there. Should we go see the mad science show? Yeah. I think we should go see the mad science show. Because it's right now, and then we're gonna go see all the haunted houses. But you know what? Wait, let's check how long the wait is for this show. I mean, it's a show; it shouldn't have a wait. But how long is the wait? Is there really 0 people in here? Oh, no, he's broken. I don't know. Maybe he's only going to open it in a minute. I went to the entrance. The entrance is no good. Maybe he'll let me in a minute. There's like a pirate ship back here. Oh, is it open? Where? Oh, this way. Okay. Sorry, I guess it's not in the pirate show. It's inside or something like that. Oh, here we go. He gestured to me. This is the entrance to the Theater Coliseum. I guess it's the Coliseum Theater. And oh, okay. There's 85 seats remaining in here. I don't know what this show is gonna be, but it's kind of set up like a sideshow almost. You can see this looks like the Sideshow Museum in Coney Island, New York. And you'll see there's the stage. I think the scientist is gonna show up in a minute. I don't know if I can record this or not. I don't know if this is gonna be in English. There's a lot of things I don't know. I haven't even downloaded the app. I don't have a map. I'm doing this kind of blind, and it's a lot of fun. You're gonna see my review in real time. This might be a long video, this might be a short video. You're gonna see if I fit on the roller coasters in real time. But I wanna do the unique stuff to October right now. So we're gonna do the Mad Scientist show, and then we're gonna do the 4 haunted houses. Then we'll hit up some roller coasters. Let's see what this show is. So it is advertised as an educational show, and here's the advertisements on it on their website. I think it's also pretty funny that the Mad Scientist was kind of his own tech guy. He's just there controlling the show himself, jumps on stage and then gets started, has a little cart, and it's all a chemistry show. I think I wrapped it up in real time the best. I'm editing right now, but he's got a little cart and he's about to teach the kids all about chemistry and science right here. I just watched that Mad Science show and I have no words. The guy is running the show himself. He went back to the booth. Here's a photo of him back in the booth running it. I have a picture of the set. I'll show you that right here. And you're gonna think I'm crazy. Also, they have a whole nother pirate set here, which is not in use. I guess this is very seasonal. So in the summer, they have a lot more shows. I think they have a stunt show they don't have today and stuff like that. But he was teaching kids how to make explosives. No, I'm dead serious. He was like, you take the potassium and you put it here, and then you take the ethanol and you put it there, and he was making explosions, but he was talking how to do it. Is this like is this like the, yes, is this like a training ground for terrorists? I'm confused. Oh my God, they have, we gotta go here. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Life Pub. Oh my God. Oh. Oh God. Slovak. Okay. Beer barrel. Yeah. We gotta get the souvenir beer barrel because yeah, we gotta get the souvenir beer barrel. Then we can walk around with it. Let me get that. No bullshit. Energylandia is great. It's filling all over, but I got a $6 1 liter of beer at a theme park. You'll see behind me, literally, there's the theme park. 1 liter of beer, and it's got a lanyard. So when it's empty, which it'll be pretty soon, you can take it and put it around your neck. And guess what? Nothing against open containers here. So, you know what we got to do, right? I got 30 seconds. I don't know if I can do this in 30 seconds. I love this place. $6. It's a weird shaped glass. Check it out. So as you saw, I now have a new necklace accoutrement from Energylandia. This is great. You're like, there's just head in here. There's literally a shooting gallery, and it's called Faulty Repair Shop. Oh wait, Monster House. That's one of the houses. There's Faulty Repair Shop, the shooting gallery, but you know what? I have not gone in any houses so far this year, haunted houses. It says it actually has a 20-minute wait, but I gotta do it because, you know, I'm coming back to Poland. I just don't know if I'm ever coming back to Poland again in October. It's saying Monster House is for people 12 years and older. Oh, it's in English. All right, I'll put the English instructions below, but it says, "Strangely horrible!" But let's get in line. I don't think it's really gonna take 20 minutes. It's 1:24, I'm getting in line right now. I'll let you know when I'm out. Yeah, it's not 20 minutes because they even mark it on the ground. You can see from there, it's 30 minutes. We go around, go around, go around, go around, go around, go around, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. 20 minutes from here. We're gonna keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I left my empty beer goggle. Oh look, 10 minutes from here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, there's fog here. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna be Horror Nights level, but it's free, it's included. I mean, it's included in the $42. I wish I had like days here. This park is huge, but we're gonna explore what we can. There are 4 haunted houses, the first 4. They close at 5. Park's open till 6. They close at 5. It's 1:25 right now. I think we can get a lot done. Again, I didn't know what to expect, but I really didn't expect a ride here. That was actually legitimately terrifying. I got in. I did not expect it to be an actual ride. Maybe that's why it's built up. I mean, it's called Monster House. It's only open seasonally. It's an actual ride. And it's like an old style dark ride. And they have people popping up and scaring the ever-loving crap out of you. I didn't know what to expect. I sat down in the car. I've got a small video clip. I took a small video before anybody saw me take it. But they don't want you to take photos and videos on the rides, but fuck it, I did it anyway. And then look at this, there's corn. That's corn eating a pumpkin. What? It is 1:37, so that took less than any time to do. But you know what? I see something right here. When we're here and we see something, you know what we do? We do it. There's this thing, it looks like a water ride. It doesn't look how many wet on it. And all the employees go around on these like Segway things. I wish I had years here. Like this is, I'm not gonna be able to scratch the surface of this park today in 5 hours. But oh my God, look, everybody's getting around on these Segway-like things. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, then we'll get another ride. Because there's no waits on anything. So I got a ride here that's literally right by the bathrooms called Water Cups. And I bet you'd never guess what the wait time is for Water Cups. Yeah, it's 0. I don't know what this is. Nothing's in English. Like that whole Mad Scientist show where he taught kids how to become members of Hezbollah. God, why did I say that out loud? But that's pretty much what he was doing. He's mixing potassium and other flammable ingredients. It was not like, he was straight up saying what he was doing. Even though I didn't understand a word he was saying. He's like, potassium, and things like that. But we've got this little boat ride right here. I have no clue what this is, but let's do it. So I'm on this water ride now. It's actually a really long ride. It's a calm ride. The only problem is the raft is tilting because of my weight. But this is just like a little boat ride. I don't see anything happening. There's the big brother of this ride is next door, which you get wet on. I'm not ready to do that quite yet, but this is like the Fantasyland canal boats at Disney. I think that's the closest ride to it. But there's theming. It's pretty. It's pretty, but what is it is another question. For some reason, there's like the Swiss flag on all the boats. I don't understand sections of the park or where we actually are, but I'm just happy there's not multiple people. That haunted house, let's talk about the haunted house for a minute while we're on this. That haunted house had all these props in it, and they had people dressed as the props. I think that's the amusing thing. They had people dressed as the props. So you saw like 20 fake props and then one person, and you're going by on these cars and you don't know when it's coming. That haunted house was genuinely scarier than any Universal house, your Horror Nights house, because they would just jump up behind your car and everything like that. And I didn't even know if there's going to be actors in there, to be honest with you. I don't know if the other 3 haunted houses are rides or not. I guess the only way to find out is to actually go to them, go on them, which is what we're going to do. But I mean, you can see our little boats right here. I don't know if there's a show scene or there's anything here, or you just float around in a circle, but it's okay. Because I need some time to catch up on some stuff, to upload some videos and things like that. But this is getting... My souvenir beer glass is getting very lonely. I think he needs to be filled again. Yeah, so that ride was actually terrible. There was no show scene. It's literally why it's got the Swiss flags all over. I missed that detail. It's called the Swiss Water Cups, but it seems to have a big brother. What do I mean by seems to have a big brother? There's some other water cup, water rapid ride, but this one looks to like actually have drops on it. And it's right here. I'm really not ready to get wet right now, so I'm not gonna go on that. But you know what? I did introduce this video by saying this is trying at least to be the Cedar Point of Europe. And in trying to be the Cedar Point of Europe, you know what we haven't ridden yet? They have like 17 roller coasters here, and we haven't ridden a single one. So, you know what it's time to do? Yeah, it's time to find a roller coaster. Maybe not the biggest, baddest one yet. I like roller coasters. I'm a little too fat for some outside of the US. But I see a wild mouse. I see a Mayan spin. I mean, look at this. The employees are looking for things to do here. Look, there he is. He's standing there. 0-minute wait, even better than a 0-minute wait. The employee is looking to load it. But, oh my God, that's a hazard. They've got Viking, which is, oh, Viking is the water ride. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Viking's the water ride. I was gonna do that, but look at this. The entrance is covered in pumpkins. So you have to avoid the pumpkins, and obviously, 0-minute wait. I can't bring myself to do a water ride right now. It is, hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's 64 degrees right now.
It's 64 degrees here. I don't really even need a jacket. What the actual hell? Let's find, again, I want to find a roller coaster. They got kebab, this park, and we're not even to the good part yet. Holy crap, there she is. I love the ominous music. I hope you can hear that through the microphone. There she is. What is she? I love this music. What some declare the #1 wooden roller coaster on Earth. Yeah. It's made by Rocky Mountain Construction Company. It has 3 inversions. Its closest relative is Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida. And there, you see her back there? Wait. Yeah, you see her. You see her. It's a wood steel hybrid. And I think that's, I mean, save the best for first, I guess. I think that's the ride I gotta do. Because if if it goes down, if it breaks, if it's something, I gotta do the #1 rated wooden roller coaster in the world, because it's not live. That's the reason I came here. So, see if I got a test seat out front. I'm a bigger guy, but it's RMC, so it should be okay. And I think it's a lap bar only. This is crazy, but we're getting closer to her. Look at that. I don't even know the name of it. I genuinely don't know the name of it, and I don't know if we're anywhere near it. Formula something. I'm gonna have to look at a map, and yes, this is a Pepsi park, because I see a station. I just need to know how to get to it, because that's gonna be the roller coaster to go on. I forgot, I watched a video about this park, and they said you legitimately have to go under the highway to get to the good rides. So we're gonna go under the highway to get to the good rides. You can see there's some really creepy mascot characters here, but I gotta ride this Woody. The problem is I gotta go under the highway to get to it. The only other fixed time we have, 15 minutes before the park closes, they do a show. That's the name of them. That's the name of the roller coaster. It's come back to me. This is Zadra. This is who we're going to ride. They built a whole land around it. It's the land of the dragon. The problem is, again, my friggin' beer is empty. Look, so we're in the old section of the park. Let's talk about this while we're here. So everything you've seen so far is in the old section of the park. They built a new section, and this is fully funded by the Polish government. And it has some of the best roller coasters in the world. Zadra, Abyss, the Aqualantis section, and all of that. But yeah, what this park is known for is that hybrid steel wooden roller coaster called Zadra. I'm not a smart man when it comes to theme parks. I don't have a map. I got 4 more hours here though. I don't have a map. I'm just kind of walking the way I want. You'll see, here's a tunnel, and we're going from the old part of the park, right here. It's got some older roller coasters, it's got a lot of roller coasters, to the new part of the park. And this is the tunnel that's gonna get us over to the brand new section. This old part of the park is like a Six Flags. The new part of the park supposedly is Disney quality. They hired a bunch of ex-Disney people to do this. These lands, the Abyss and the Land of the Dragons, where Zadra is, they are world-class Cedar Fair roller coasters. So I'm making the trek to Zadra. It's getting really loud in the tunnel. I hope no one's gonna come out and scare me. Then after Zadra, I do want to find the rest of the haunted attractions before they close at 5, even though it's only 2. So unfortunately, this side of the park across the highway is not a full circle because they have a land they're working on that's supposed to open pretty much any day now, called Sweet Valley. It's a kids section, but it makes this circle a lot harder to deal with. Now that we've acquainted our names with some of the rides, let's see, holy shit. Zadra is sitting at 0. What the hell? Look at these wait times. I don't know if you can see them because refresh rates are weird. Zadra, a roller coaster. Hold on, it says RC. Let's count how many roller coasters there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a lot of roller coasters here, at least. And there's a lot of kiddie rides and there's a lot of stuff like that. But this thing, look at that. Look at that drop. Look at that coaster. That coaster is pure insanity. Get a little closer, show you a little bit more. The Halloween theming here, it's pretty on point. Look at the size of this park. Wait, there's a horror zone for people 16 and older over by Zadra? Oh my God. Why do I only have 4 more hours here? I don't know why. Oh my God. There we go. I got a picture. I'm gonna head over to that coaster because that coaster looks extraordinary. So as we're entering the area where Zadra is, the quality of the theming has gone up dramatically. This now looks like Busch Gardens Williamsburg, which is a good thing. Busch Gardens Williamsburg is a beautiful park, and there's literally this thing that says Scream 18 plus. We're going to that. But holy crap, I have to show you this roller coaster. I'm gonna switch over to my iPhone, which has better zoom. I found the exit to Zadra, which means the entrance to Zadra is around here somewhere. But I gotta take some photos of this ride because it's absolutely friggin' insane. Not that you need it today with no wait, but they do actually still have a fast pass here for Zadra. I'm just interested to see how much it costs. Scan ticket below, fast pass code. Oh, I guess you have to like buy a fast pass for everything. Then you go through that line and you skip the whole line for Zadra. But again, we're gonna walk up to it. It's a big coaster. You saw those videos that I just posted. It's a big coaster. It goes upside down 3 times. And since it's a big coaster, this park is not laid out in an easy way. Let me see what I'm at already. Including my pub crawl last night and everything like that. I am at, oh God, how many steps? 18,000 steps already. And it's 2 o'clock. I'm at 18,000 steps already. So, someone left one of their little fun scooters. Should I try and, oh, that coaster sounds smooth as hell. If I don't do that coaster, everyone in the comments is gonna flame me. I do love coasters. That, I should steal it. There's a keyhole. There's a keyhole. Let's get the entrance of Zadra. I want to show you Zadra's. That thing you just saw is sitting at a 0-minute wait. Huh? I'm not gonna lie, I totally missed the entrance to Zadra. So I guess I have to go back and find it. I walked in the wrong direction. I'm a man. I refuse to use a map. I've found the exit. I found the fast pass. I just haven't found the actual entrance for this coaster yet. I really, 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 really should be using a map. But, you know, I'm not. I can hear people to my right. It's either, that looks like probably the exit because they're moving pretty quickly. And yeah, we're walking by that again. I need a key to use it. Makes me kind of sad. But I must find the entrance to Zadra. When I find it, I'll get back to you. This is a confusing ass park. Look at my dumb ass. It's because I was following the wrong name. The big one is Draken, I guess. So we gotta wait for the gates to open here. I still got a 0-minute wait. But that's the big one. That's the big, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Draken is the baby one. The big one is something else. I had the name right. I don't know. Draken is the big one. It's a oh no, I'm so confused. Energylandia, Zadra. I think it's here. You see that bridge? We have to go up that bridge. So it's got to be that way. Energylandia, you're confusing the hell out of me and everyone here. But I will find the entrance. I will tame the Zadra, not the dragon, because the dragon's running. Beautifully themed. I mean, this is like, almost looks like Hogwarts themed. Kind of is. It's kind of in between Hogwarts and, well, yeah. And this is their Harry Potter land. I think I've almost found it. Where the hell is the entrance to this ride? They're really, okay, finally, look, there's a sign. It says Zadra Wooden Coaster. Maybe. This is a fun challenge. Thank you, God. Again, Zadra. Oh, we have to enter the smoky Grood area. So, it's because we were in the wrong section of the park for Zadra. And for some reason, there's like, oh, a Grizzly Street. Well, we're gonna go back to the Grizzly Street after. That actually has a line. Well, not a huge line, but line, okay. It's finally starting to make sense. Here we are. Zadra, 0-minute wait. 0-minute wait. What the hell? I will note something. They do not have any test seats outside in front of the coaster. I looked. There's no employees to ask questions to. That's kind of a little red mark. Like, there's not an employee out in front of the line. It's all automated. There's just says 0, then you walk through the gate when it allows you. It's an interesting way to do things. I think it's a more self-serve European way. I've been to a few European theme parks before in Sweden. I've been to their little park. I've been to the one in Finland. I've been to Tivoli Gardens. This is such a departure from those because it's just massive, but it's built out in the middle of nowhere. We came up the countryside and all of a sudden you go from little farmhouses to giant roller coasters. I don't know. So the queue for this ride is absurdly ridiculous. Whoa, there, it went overhead. What do I mean by the queue for this ride? Just literally walking to where you load. I cannot imagine coming here in the summer. I mean, it just goes on, and look, they have it written on the floor. We've gotten to the point where it would be a 30-minute wait. See, 30-minute. And then we're gonna continue on. I think the only time to come to this park is in the off season. God damn. Now we're getting to the point where it'll be a 20-minute wait. So, what can I do there? Scan and download our application. I have their application. It's pretty okay. I mean, I used it like once. Can't find the haunted houses. 20 minutes. We're just counting down. Come on, keep counting down. This walk, it's a 0-minute wait. And I'm waiting for the back seat because that's how you have to ride a coaster. 10 10 minutes. Now they have lockers like they do at the Universal. Wait, where's 10 minutes? 10 minutes. They have lockers like they have at Universal. And you go in one side and out the other. Let's just see how this works. Put your hand and scan the barcode up. Yeah, I didn't get information on this. I might just have to leave stuff at the station. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I got no information on lockers, strangely. And they're showing you what phones do on this ride. Things in your pocket. Don't like to play on roller coasters. Broken iPhone, broken Android. They just picked those up from the tracks. But I don't have a locker ticket thing, so nobody explained this to me. Again, this is why I'm doing this. Maybe I'll figure out how to get a locker ticket thing after this. Maybe. Their loading system here is super strange too. You see they have like 4 different bays depending on what row you're waiting for. Kind of an interesting one. And that's the first row, but they must not know that in wooden roller coasters, the best place to ride is in the last row. Let me unpack my pockets because I don't need my phones turning out like the ones up there. So I was not allowed to bring a camera on this ride, so I want to thank Coaster Force for allowing me to use their POV of Zadra. So I'm going to narrate this in near real time. Now, I did not ride the front seat because on a wooden roller coaster, you actually want to be in the back seat. But what this is a wooden roller coaster with wooden supports, and they have a steel track on top. It's actually made by a company called Rocky Mountain Coasters, which also made one of my other favorite rides, which unfortunately I can no longer fit on. Need to go on a diet. Lightning Rod at Dollywood. But I was able to fit on this because the employees over in Poland can slam you into the seat. In the U.S., you call accident attorneys if that happens. But in Poland, hey, they slammed you in the seat. And you get right up to the top. I wasn't even feeling this in the back yet. But when you get up to that top, that drop is more than 90 degrees straight down. And you go up, and then something you never expect a wooden roller coaster to do is go upside down. This goes upside down. I was wrong. It's not 3. It is 4 times. And look at that. Look at that. Whoa. It goes upside down 4 times. I was just like insanely overwhelmed, not expecting. I have never been on a coaster like that. I've never been on a hybrid coaster like this before. It's so smooth. It really feels like a steel coaster, but there we go. It's built like a wooden roller coaster for airtime reasons. So you have those hills. Whoa. Whoa! Some of you might be wanting to look away. It's a lot worse in person. And one last twist at the end. It's literally insane and insanely amazing, and I don't disagree at all that it is the tallest wooden roller coaster in the world, but I also don't disagree that it is the best wooden roller coaster in the world, and I have to say probably the most intense theme park ride I've ever been on. Wow, incredible. I'm still coming down from that one. I got off the ride like 2 minutes ago. I had to get my phone and everything back out. That ride is the best roller coaster I've ever ridden. It is worth the trip to Poland. And there's a lot of other things that are worth the trip to Poland. Check out this channel. Zadra is worth the trip to Poland. I rode the back row. Everyone waits for the front row. You don't want the front row on a Woody, even though that's a Woody Steely. The way that's designed, you want the back row there. That ride was freaking incredible. Should have ridden it last because nothing else is really gonna live up to Zadra, but now I'm a bigger guy. They didn't have a test seat. You buckle a seatbelt and then they come around and they close the lap bar. It did take 2 guys to get me in there. Just banged on the lap bar and it clicked in. Yeah. RMC, Rocky Mountain Construction. They also made Lightning Rod at Dollywood, which I've ridden before, but it generally never works. And they made Iron Gwazi. I've not ridden Iron Gwazi yet. This could be the same as Iron Gwazi, but I think this is rated better than Iron Gwazi. Zadra, phenomenal. And now I'm gonna have a beer and I'm gonna go to the 18 and older haunted house. I'll let you know how that is, because that's right outside the exit here. All right, so since it's the Halloween season, we have another Halloween haunt, and literally I'm not cool with what this says. And after the last one that they scared the shit out of me with the dark ride, this is called Strefa Grozy. I don't know if it's a ride, a walkthrough, but it literally says like risk of death, leave this area. It's like the only thing in English. It's telling you which way to go to the kids zone. It's saying danger. This, oh god damn it. God damn it. There's chainsaws. Yeah. Oh god. There's a chainsaw guy. Hey chainsaw guy.
Yeah.
What is this? Holy crap. Whoa, what are we dealing with here? They're like hanging people. He's literally telling people to open up the coffin. Oh, there's someone in the coffin. Oh, that's her friend. That's her friend in the coffin. There's a headless person. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. Good God. That's a headless guy. Wait, you want me to? Okay. Let's do it. Oh. Okay. In America, they would not like this. There he is. He has no head. What is this? Okay, I get to live though. Okay. Oh, I'll take my hat. Thank you, Death. Death is kind. Well, and we've got 2 haunted houses here. Wait, 1, 2, 3 haunted houses here. This is where they all are. I gotta do them all. I just have to do them all. There's no if, and, or but about it. I don't think this is gonna take too long. I don't know what these are, but they're just called psychotherapia. You know, let's go in the shortest line first. Make that efficiency. So let's go in Dussel House first, or what's this? Obsessi House. I think these are walk-through haunts. They're only open till 5, so we're gonna do all 3 of them right now. That dark ride might have been a year-round thing. Oh! Yeah, that dark ride might have been a year-round thing, but these don't look like year-round things. Again, I did very little research other than know a coaster ride, and hold on, I got some people waving. You want to say hello to YouTube?
Hello!
So, what's the best ride in this park? Zadra?
Yes.
I just did Zadra. It's the best?
Yes.
What's number 2? What's number 2?
Maybe Formula.
Formula? Oh, the one in the front, right?
Yes.
That's the hyper coaster.
And one with orange. One orange.
So the black one in the front, or
No, black is not working.
no? But the one out in front, it just broke. It was working when I came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
What's the name of your channel?
I'll show you in 2 seconds. But yeah, you say that's the one to do. Are these good? Have you done this yet?
We done that and it was cool.
It was cool.
I think
But is the haunted house one? That's here all year, right?
It's haunted house.
No, the one in the front. That's all year. The ride. The
it's
ride.
for children.
Oh, that's for children?
Yes, it was with cars. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was for children. It's not very scary, but this was scary.
Okay, we'll do it. So I was just told that haunted house in the front of the park that scared the absolute hell out of me is for children. There's 3 here. One is called Scary Loft. One is called Psycho Ward, and this one is something house. I'm not sure on the translation. Maybe it's Dracula's house or something like that. But this is like Horror Nights Mini. I've not seen these main houses yet, but you know I was knocking on the brick earlier? That's because that is a permanent attraction, and it's for children. And I was scared. Why am I going in these? I mean, because I guess I just did go on that. So, can these be worse than that? Can these be worse than that? I'm gonna give you thoughts on each of them when I get out. And see what's going on. These lines aren't moving super quick, but that means they're spacing the groups out, which is really cool. I don't know if they can touch you here, go after you, or what can go on here. But remember, this is not Halloween Horror Nights. There was no security search. I walked in. I walked in with my backpack, with my giant selfie pole, with everything. Wow.
Good. It's over. I think.
You know, the sign said no filming in that house, but I guess other people were filming, so I just popped out my phone and started filming. It's higher than a Busch Gardens or SeaWorld level of haunt, but lower than a Universal level of haunt. I was not cool. Literally, someone came at me with a taser. Like, it was not a protected taser or anything like that. She came at me with a legitimate taser. I also, sorry, I have to say this. If you watch that clip, I saw my second black person I've seen since I've been in Poland. He was right at the end of the haunted house. Literally, my second black person I've seen since I've been in Poland. Don't know why. Just pointing out a fact. Next up, we've got, what's this house called? This is called the Scary Loft. Oh, there's a scary dude. Say hi, scary dude. And then there's a guy running around with a chainsaw. Bye, scary dude. And this is all included with that $42 admission price I talked about earlier. I mean, the roller coaster, the Scary Loft, and the Psycho Hospital we're gonna do next. This guy's just, this park's closing at 6 o'clock, so they're not doing this in the dark, but maybe closer to Halloween. I know they do have a Halloween event. They'll have these open, but for it to be included, for the lines to be maybe waiting 6 or 7 minutes for each of these houses, I don't have any complaints. This is very well, I wish I had more time here. I mean, I'm only doing this now because these close early. It's 3 o'clock. I should be done with this by maybe 3:15, 3:20 with all of them. And then we can move on and we can try some other roller coasters, see if there's any other shows. They do have like a show like Lights, Motors, Action at Disney, like a drifting show, but I think that only exists in the summer. So I think the last show we have to see, I did a little bit of research, but the last show we have to see is actually the goodbye show, the farewell show. That's 15 minutes before the park closes. But that's 5:15. I am totally coming back here again, and I'm gonna bring my roller coaster friends because Zadra's that amazing. I'm gonna go on a list. I don't have time to ride all 17 today, unfortunately. I'm gonna go on a list and see if I can find like the top 5, and well, I mean that's obviously number 1 or maybe number 2. Who knows? I want to find the top 5 and ride the top 5 roller coasters in this park.
Опа!
Давай, пішов. Давай. Молодий нікого. А де мені не подобається?
Опа! Зараз хтось...
А то воно само гривнуло, що? Типу, якісь
Опа!
No scares on stairs, remember. No scare. Oh God. No scares on stairs. No scares on stairs. No scares on stairs. Stairs ended. Now we can have scares.
Зараз ти ще вискочив. Може бути.
Oh no. No scares on stairs. Oh God. Scares on stairs. Scares on stairs. That's a great effect.
А що ти бачив?
Ні.
That's a great effect.
Клас.
Нехай хтось вискочив.
Oh God.
То є ужас.
Я не перед то самому
А якби сама йшла?
А як самому
Oh God.
Бачив?
Oh. We have to duck.
Якісь день будуть. А то ззаді хтось. Воно музики. Повітря якесь.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, these are like little seat ticklers, like they have in the movie theater.
То не баба Яга, то той. Дай голову дасть по дупі.
Ніфіга не
І ногу роздупчала. А я ще не його страх. Я ще хрестив. Що там є?
А можна фонарик включити?
Open the door, please. Може йому там 2 гвоздя забити, бо щось. Це ужас. Тоді ще не вихід. Вихід?
Oh my God.
Хайда? Все? А де далі вихід? Де прямо?
That's never good.
Відкривай двері, то вже на двері.
Ага. Ага.
Here comes someone.
Давай той чувак спав, і хоче, щоб ми пішли.
So that second house was interesting as well. The one with the guillotine. I don't remember the name. Maybe I'll insert it here in the edit. I think the first house was better. And we got one more house to go through because these are all included. Yes, they're scarier than the kiddie houses. The first house, when a woman literally got an inch away from me with an active taser. I don't know if that taser had a plexiglass on it or something, because it was dark. That last house we were in was dark as hell. I've got the newest iPhone. That's gotta be the best low light camera for video that exists. And again, sign says no photos, but do like the locals do. Grab your camera out. No one stopped me. But we've got one more house. We've got a new lady here. Uh-oh. I want to go get hung again. I want to go get hung by the cowboy. The cowboy needs to hang me. I'm going to go get hung by the cowboy. Let's do it. I mean, this is so offensive in the US. You literally can't get away with doing this anymore. But let's get hung by the cowboy. There's the cowboy. It's time to get hung by the cowboy. All right. I'm not shy. Okay. Now I gotta go. Hi. Yeah. You can't get away with shit like that in the States. The last one is called Psychotheria. Psychotheria. So let's check that one out. I'll show you some clips from inside too, because I guess I can do that, even though they say you can't. Faster. Oh, hi. Doctor! You got him. So that last haunt, the psych ward, was the best haunt. I'm so happy I saved that one for last. It had a cohesive theme. Honestly, except for one section that had a whole bunch of furry walls on it, just like random furry black walls, except for that single section, because it was weird. That is a Universal Halloween Horror Nights quality house over here in Poland. The other two, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, but that last haunt, there's 3 here, that last haunt, maybe there's even one more, I don't even know, I've been told there's 4, there's the kids zone, and then here's the keep out danger area, which is kind of screwed up because we use those signs for real danger in the US, but I have to rank them. Let me think about this for a second. Okay. All right, we're back in the corridor where they are. If you only have time to do one, I've done them all, and I still have, I have an hour and a half until they close and 2.5 hours till the park closes, so we'll definitely get some roller coasters in. I gotta give that guy right there, Psychotherapy, just because of the theme and everything on point, that's number 1. Scary Loft, number 2, because no scares on stairs. And then number 3 is going to be the Obsessive House. And I think what's funny is the lines kind of agree with me. You see the longest line? I mean, that's like a 3-4 minute line right there. Then you've got the second longest line and the third longest line. Those houses were really good. For being included with the $42 ticket, you're not gonna see me complain. But now I gotta search out some of the other rides here. And there's a place called King Arthur that's got some beer mugs and it's got my name on it. So now that I've done the things that I have a timeline, my only other timeline is 15 minutes for park close to be at the front so I can show you the welcome show or the goodbye show, and it's Halloween themed because I gotta get the Halloween stuff because I might not be here next time in October, but I will 100% be back here. You know, I've got a level in interesting criticism. I just got off this ride right behind me called Energy Light Explorers. I didn't know what the ride was, to be perfectly honest with you. I had no idea what it was, whether it was a roller coaster, whether it was a dark ride, what it was. I caught a little bit of myself on it in a 360 video, and if it came out well, I'll show you a clip of it here. But it's very confusing to know what rides go with what. So I want to thank Coaster Force again, link down below for their POV, because I was not allowed to bring a camera on this ride. So here you go, Light Explorers, the ride I had no clue what it was. See, you go back and there's a big spike in the back that you go up. You can see from my video of me in the station, it's going back up and it runs through the station and it runs back through the station. So you go up a big spike. There's no lift hill per se. You're going up this giant spike that's behind you. This is actually like the exact view I had. I think this is the same seat I was in. You go back through the station. You see the cubbies on the left is where my bag was. It goes woo, woo. You really have no idea what this ride is though. It's called a shuttle coaster. It just goes up and back, and it goes up this big spike again, all the way to the end. Looks like you're going to fly off, and then it goes back down, and it's going to go back and do the entire track again, and then go back through the station. It's a pretty crazy, pretty insane ride, and that's in their new section of the park called Aqualanta or something. So thank you to Coaster Force for the POV and allowing me to share this with everyone, because I think it's really cool that you got to take a video on there, and no heart, no foul. I'm a roller coaster lover too, and I just want to show people what the ride's like. Kind of an interesting negative here. I think we still got about 2 more hours left here. Yeah, exactly, 2 more hours left here. I'm taking some 360 on my back. That'll be posted as a separate video, kind of a POV. You don't really need a locker. I've seen no crime in this country. And I mean, other than the people lying about raising funds for Ukraine, but we'll call that petty crime. I've seen no crime in this country. I left about $3 grand worth of technology in my backpack just sitting there. I don't fear it at all. It's cool. I like this place. So let's talk churros, specifically theme park churros. I am at Energylandia, right outside of Krakow, Poland. Again, Energylandia, and I just got some churros. I paid $4.28. It was some number in there money. $4.28. Would you like to see what I got? Look at this. For $4.28. Whoa. I have like one, two. This is like 3 churros worth of food for $4.28, and this is their standard portion. But it doesn't matter if they're not any good, does it? So, should I try one? Yeah, let's see. They kind of merge together. There's some good $4 churros to go along with your $6 liter of beer. I wonder what else they got here. That's worth checking out. So the Americanization continues. You can actually see some steam coming off my chili cheese fries right here that I got. I had to get something actually like savory instead of churros. That was too much churro. Like 3 churros. I'll tell you what this cost in a minute. But then we got some chili cheese poppers. I'm not on a timer, so let me just tell you what this meal was. Wow, that was expensive. $12.37 in a theme park. Yes, I understand that the cost of living is, lower here. And $12 in Poland is expensive. But American dollars at a theme park, that's amazing. Also, your fries are phenomenal. Really good. I think the one thing that confused me is it said chili and cheese, and it's just like chili specks, not big chili. That liquid cheese sauce is good though. Doesn't taste plastic like the American one. And then we've got some cream cheese and jalapenos though. I don't know if it's the oil, the jalapenos, the cream cheese. It tastes so much better than the U.S. Not better. Sorry, I said better. I've had a few of these. Different. It's better. I mean, it's intrinsically better because it tastes fresher. So I guess better was the right word, but different's the more right word. I got time for like one more roller coaster, and unfortunately, the last I'm not going to get to see the closing show. I'll have to watch that on the internet if I want to see it, because the last train out of here is 5:45. It's 5 o'clock now. I'm gonna try and get on maybe 1-2 more roller coasters. Then I gotta get headed on the train back to Krakow, so I don't have to pay for a $50 Uber ride again. Now the train should be like $2. It'll get me to the city area, but I'm taking long for a train too. Stick around. Yeah, so due to the train, it's time to start heading out, but we have time for one more ride, which is right by the exit. It is Hyperion. You'll see it behind me. It's the hyper coaster. Now, generally speaking, hyper coasters don't go upside down, but they do go fast, and they are super tall. When we were coming into the city, when we were coming in towards the park, this is by far the first thing you could see. So I'm gonna get a ride on Hyperion in, hopefully, and then we're gonna start heading out. But this is a beautifully designed coaster right in the front of the park, kind of the first thing you see when you're coming in. I was talking to people who thought it was closed all day. They go, the black one, the black one. So yeah, this is Hyperion. I don't know if they have an online photo. I saw the restraints. They look pretty normal, not really an over the shoulder, more of a lap bar that comes down. So it should be fine. I will say one thing about this park. I think I said this earlier. They don't have test seats. Maybe because they don't have as many fat Americans, but they don't have test seats in this park. So just be aware, but I should be able to get on this one. We'll see where the test seats come in, out. and about. Yeah, just like everything else. Hey, look at that wait time. It's weird, they number the attractions. So you have the attractions numbered the whole time. Again, strangely, all you have to do here, you have to use a locker. Weird. You have to use a locker. I'm gonna figure out how I have to use the locker because they're gonna metal detect us. So thank you to Coaster Force again for their POV. One note, you do have to actually use a locker on Hyperion. It's weird, to get in the park, you don't have to go through metal detectors and yeah, but to get onto this ride you do, so you have to check everything into a locker because there's probably been injuries or stuff on it before. Hyperion is a hyper coaster. It does not go upside down. Hyper coasters are designed to be tall and go fast. You're gonna notice this POV is going to go really fast. You go up, it's really tall. Honestly, my favorite one is Fury 305 at Carowinds is my favorite hyper coaster. I was able to get the lap bar down on myself, but I did need some help pushing it to get it buckled. So again, it's kind of sad that there's no test seats in this park, but you know, fat American perspective per se. But that drop, oof. And the airtime on this ride is incredible. Zadra's still a better coaster overall, but this is like, if you look like 99, Zadra gets like a 99% review, and Hyperion gets like a 97% review. There is no upside down on this. Zadra is no doubt the best coaster in the park, probably the best coaster in Europe, and arguably the best coaster in the world, but you know, no one's really going to give a small Polish theme park a chance to have the best coaster in the world. But I mean, if you look at this, it's a pretty good POV. I thank Coaster Force again. I don't want any channel strikes or anything. This is just one guy who loves roller coasters, showing people roller coasters. These POVs are a very minimal part of the video, but I wanted to share that with you. Definitely go check out Coaster Force for the other, there's 17, soon to be 19 coasters in the park. They have POVs of all of them. I've shown you their POVs of 3 of them. Check out Coaster Force, link in the description below. Coaster Force, love you guys for your ability to get a camera on board. I mean you no harm. I don't need a channel strike. I don't want to fight you in YouTube. Fair use, love you. You've only seen, God, less than a fifth of the videos they've taken in the park. So go check out Coaster Force's YouTube channel, linked in the description. And I'm going to leave the credits for this whole thing so you can kind of see. I didn't show them for all of them, but yeah, that's who you want to check out. All right, so there's a question I got before I came to Energylandia. I'm leaving right now, just got off Hyperion, and the question is Energylandia fat friendly? Hey, I'm fat. If you're watching this, probably you're fat. I'm pushing about 285. We're about a 48 in pants size, and I'm a big boy. I will tell you, I was able to ride everything here. Why is that? Well, because the manufacturers that are building these coasters also build very similar trains for an American audience. Now, there is one negative. There are no test seats here at this park. So you can't go out front and test or anything, but there is also positive. The employees will slam you into the seat. Multiple rides, I thought I wouldn't be able to ride, and the employee slammed me in the seat, and it was a good time. So if you're fat, about 48 waist, don't worry, Energylandia is fat friendly. So that is going to do it for my day here at Energylandia. If you do have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments below. I did a few more roller coasters than I showed you because I was running between them and didn't want to do it. I also, for the Hyperion, that last black coaster, I had to buy a locker storage. It was like $1.50 to put my stuff in. The Hyperion coaster is intense. Here's a screenshot of me on there. But yeah, it's a good park. It's actually a really, really, really good park. And I wish I had, a day or two here. Did I get to ride everything? No. Did I get to ride the top 5 coasters in the park? Yeah. You saw me ride 3 of them. And I rode 2 more without you because you ain't got to see everything I do. And they weren't that impressive. But this one right here that we saw on the way in, Hyperion, just got off it. Super impressive. Hyper coaster. It's kind of similar to the Fury 305 at Carowinds, if you're familiar with that. It's a hyper. It doesn't go upside down. It's got a lap bar. And, like I said, the staff is good. I was able to fit on every ride. they'll squeeze you in. I'm a fat guy. I got about a 46 to 48 waist, depending on the brand, pushing about 280, 285. So now we've got to get back to Krakow. And, you know, a lot of people go, so I did take an Uber here. No need to lie, because I was coming from the salt mines, but I don't want to pay $50 to take an Uber back. Plus, I'd rather do it in style, well, in train station style. So I wasn't able to see the closing show because the last train out of here is 5:45. Well, the next train out of here is 5:45, and the one after that is at 8 p.m. So we're taking a train all the way from Energylandia back to Krakow. I'm not sure where I'm going to get off in Krakow. I could go back to my hotel, but I don't know that I really want to go back to the hotel. I think it's time to go out and party a bit, but I will leave you when we get back to Krakow. Maybe make another video, but Energylandia, great park. $42 American as of October 2023. Got you into, I thought that first thing, that haunted house was a haunt. No, that's a kiddie ride. Got you into 3 haunts, which I got to take videos of, so that was cool. Got you world-class roller coasters. Now, the cost of these world-class roller coasters is 100% subsidized by the Polish government. There's no way the ticket price you're paying to get in here is building coasters of this class and this quality. Zadra and Hyperion would be welcome additions to any theme park in the United States. Guarantee you. Any theme park in the United States would take these coasters. Look at that. So, I learned earlier this week about Michelin stars. You know, 1 Michelin star means it's really good in what food it does. 2 Michelin star means worth the detour. 3 Michelin star means make it a whole trip. Again, I know this is not a restaurant. I know this is a theme park, but I'd have to give it 3 Michelin star. Now, when you're over here, you gotta go to Auschwitz. You've got to go to, where else do we go today? The salt mines. You can make it a day. It's a tight day. I went to the salt mines starting at 8:30 this morning. Got over here about 12:40 in the afternoon. What I've got to figure out now is how to get to the train station. Again, I've got Hyperion behind me. I've got a car park, and it looks like if I just walk that way, I'll be at the train station. That'll take me to Krakow. But there's a person at the gate. I'll ask. I'll catch up with you at the train station again. And with literally 1 minute to spare, I made it to the train station. There's still people on the tracks, so I'm assuming this is the right tracks. Oh, there's the train. Holy crap. That was close. So it's the Krakow train, right? To Krakow? To Krakow. Ah, thank you. We got the Krakow train. And you can pay with contactless, right? Apple Pay or anything?
I don't know, but that's, you probably need to contact with the direct.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's in the front of the train.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, we got the train coming. This is no bright line. Well, maybe it is. Who knows? But here comes the train. It's going down. Everybody's kind of chasing the train. There we go. It actually looks like a rather nice train. And this is headed towards Krakow. Glony. We made it. We'll study the stop where to get off and everything in a little bit. Maybe I'll have to buy a ticket on board. I don't really know. I'm genuinely not sure. But I'll jump on the train and I will play what I am, a dumb American. Because I did not see a ticket machine or anything to buy a ticket on, but I'm happy to buy a ticket. I don't even care what it costs. It's going to cost a lot less than an Uber, you know? This is a bit like a Brightline. I like Brightlines. A little grungier than a Brightline, but otherwise it's okay. I like it. So my train journey is about halfway done. I did not have a ticket when I got on board. Didn't know how to buy one. Learning this for the first time. Bought a ticket using Apple Pay directly from the conductor when she came around checking tickets. Anyone want to guess what the ticket cost? I'm going about 75 miles total from Energylandia to downtown Krakow. Anyone guess? $2.85. So I paid my $2. I didn't know what it was. It was a 12 zlotys plus some taxes there. 12 Polish zlotys, $2.85. I paid a $50 Uber to get here because that's it's at the salt mines. But at the $2.85 is a deal. Gonna get off the train station to show you where it lets off. Go back to my hotel, have a rest, and then we'll then I'm gonna go do something else, and you're gonna have to find that in another video. But I just want to show you how to where we're pulling into. Yeah, we still have about a half an hour left till we get there. But yeah, you can just buy the ticket right from the conductor. They have a little phone, little Android phone that prints out tickets. That's great. So this is going to close off. I made it back to the train station in Krakow, right by my hotel, the INX Design Hotel. This is going to close off my day 6, or as Globus calls it, day 7. I will tell you, Globus includes a tour every day, and we had an upcharge tour at the salt mine this morning. Breakfast was included. I didn't really make it to breakfast. We had an upcharge tour at the salt mine this morning, and I broke off from the included tour, which was just the old town here in Krakow. I know I'll be back here. I mean, that's my statement I can make. I am 100% sure I'll be back here and I'll do the old town. But I wanted to go on my own excursion to Energylandia. I took a $50 Uber. $50 is a lot of money here. Took a $50 Uber from the salt mines over to Energylandia. Rode a bunch of rides. Some you saw on video, some you didn't. They were friggin' fantabulous. And took the train back for $2.85. So, this is Richard from No Pants Profits, coming to you from the mean streets of Warsaw, Poland. No, not really. I love this place. Reminding you that when you wear no pants, even though I'm wearing pants today because it's cold, there's only one thing you got left to lose. And that's either your shirt or your lunch if you eat too much before you go on one of those rides. Have a great one, and definitely check out Energylandia and the salt mines. These are the two best decisions I made of things to do, because they were decisions, they were optional. Hope you have a great one. See you tomorrow for, again, well, I'm going to call it the last day, and Globus is going to call it the second to last day, because they count the last day as you having breakfast. So I'm going to call tomorrow day 7, so we go day 6, and then day 7. I am going back to my hotel to collapse, because I am running on fumes. See you tomorrow.